I am. How is everybody? I hope you're doing well. I myself, I'm doing fantabulistic. Doing something a little different. Coming to you with my face first. You know, normally I don't like to get on camera. I will try and do that a little more often. I think that'll help me get a little more able to connect with you a little better. I hope, anyway. Don't get scared of my face. Look, I don't have my glasses on that I can see far away, so I can barely see my images in the phone. So ignore the background and all this stuff that needs to be cleaned up. It'll get to it one day. It's like gotten worse. But my mom's side, we were slowly clearing out, so it's kind of come this way, and then I'm going to reorganize it out. Now that it's winter, it's a good time to do it because, you know, it was like 100 degrees in here during the summertime. And right now I'm just not in the mood to do any cleaning. I just want to do resin work, not clean. Okay, today we're going to do something very, very different. It's something that when I was working with UV resin that I went from jewelry and started doing this, which is a lot of fun. I haven't seen anybody else do it. It's possible that there are. I just haven't seen it myself. What I like to call it is UV resin faux stained glass. I've seen people do resin with stained glass. I wasn't into epoxy resin when I saw it. So I said, why can't I do it with a UV resin? Well, I see my shirt's not exactly straight there. I can see the U. That's about it. So anyway, I saw it and I was like, I'm going to try it with UV resin. And it turned out pretty good. I've made some pretty stuff. Let me show you. Let me give you an idea. You might get dizzy for a second. Hold on. I'm going to try this. Hopefully you don't fall down. I got something like holding this camera down. Let's see. Is that good? I think that's good. Okay. They're like all on my belly. I don't want y'all looking at my belly. There we go. Okay. This is the first one. It's a shell. Let me move these from behind so you can see. This is a shell I did. This is a beach scene with an umbrella. This one just says beach with the different colors. This one, a pretty lighthouse. And this one's nice. Make sure I got the right way. There we go. There's another lighthouse with the beach scene. And the colors didn't turn out as well. It's dusty. It's been underneath the table. But, you know, when I first did these, I didn't have a big array of colors. So now that I have a big array of colors, I'm excited to do this. Try it again. Then we got another lighthouse. So I did the two together. See, the colors were similar. And then this one, there's the three together. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's see what else I got. Oh, this one was like one of the first ones I did. Thought that was really pretty. The colors. Yeah. And then this one to celebrate the holidays. Well, cute. Palm tree with the stockings hanging off of it. Isn't that cute? Then this one, simple candy cane. I made one Christmas one, and I made the snowman. It was all out of sand. Super cute, super cute. Okay, so how do we do UV resin faux stained glass? Well, I'm going to show you. Oops, I dropped my glasses. These are the glasses I need for seeing up close. I had to take my contacts out. So if I'm wearing my contacts, then I can wear my readers. But if I don't have my contacts in, then I have to wear my glasses to see far away. And that means I can't read with them. So I have to switch them and put these on. And my ones I read far away or use for far away, I only use those at home in the bed. Because they're so crooked. You can't even see it. Which I think is because my ears are lopsided. I don't know. Okay, let me get started. Let me take a sip. So good. Y'all know I get thirsty. Okay, here's the first thing we're going to do. You recognize this? It's a Dollar Tree photo frame. Of course, you can use much better, much nicer, whatever it is you choose to use. I choose to use this. So, you want to take this out of the frame Okay. Take it out. I should have cleaned this. Oops. Let me grab the cleaning stuff. Now you could choose to do this part after you've put your design on there. You can't do it all the way around until you put it in, because otherwise the resin's going to overflow. So let me show you. I should have cleaned this already. I'm sorry, y'all. But hey, let's show you the whole process. You want to clean your glass. This is a vinegar Windex. I hate it. Phew. Smells like a feminine product to me. Okay. And push this down real quick so I can do the other side without it falling out. Clean it. It's been in the plastic. You'd think it'd be clean. I've had them out here for 2 years though. Maybe the dust went through the plastic. It's been out here so long. I don't know. So there we go. We got most of we got the dirt off. Oh, that's a hair. That's one of Sam's hairs. I thought it was a crack. Okay. Now, what you want to do, make sure your little pieces are up. Yeah, I'm really having a hard time seeing. Really. I might have to put y'all on hold and go put my contacts back in. I didn't realize how bad it was. Let me see if I can do this before I put y'all on hold. I'm serious. I'm as blind as a bat. I don't know how they know bats are blind, but I guess that's the way a lot of things are. We just take their word for it. All right, so you want to go, I can't do it without my glasses on. I'll be right back. Great, I'm back. I can see. Yay! I'm trying to move that ring light out of the way, but I got to have it. So, in this one, I know it's a glare, but I got to have the light. Look into the light. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, so you want to take your glue gun. Oh, my dog's going to hacky-sacky right now. Sorry, y'all. She's older. She does that when she gets nervous. Which, we just had the bathroom break, so maybe that's what made her nervous. But you just want to go all around and seal your glass into the frame. Simple as that. And this will keep the resin from seeping out where we don't want it. Gracie, it's okay. I'm sorry, y'all. That's terrible. Let me pause y'all till she's done. Okay, everybody. The dog quit hacking, and I finished this. I just went all the way around, made a nice, smooth line of glue. Hot glue. All right, then you're going to flip your little pieces down to hold it in. Extra protection. I mean, you might not need these on there. I've just always left them on there just because. All right. Here is your glued in frame. Now I can see some smear marks from where I cleaned it. So I just want to get them off as best as you can. Okay. Now, this is what we got to do this time. I want to make something different this time. I want to do a garden with different flowers and leaves and a butterfly. So I'm going to start with this rose. Maybe this one too. Then I've got a violet I want to put in there. Possibly some paisley things if we have room where we need to put something. I got these beautiful leaves, feathers, leaves, mushrooms, flower of some sort, sunflower. Oh, I'm not going to do the iris because that just looks funky. This one, I believe, is a peony, I think. So that's a maybe. Then this, I just liked how this, I don't know what this is called. Somebody out there who does flowers, I'm sure knows. But this flower, that like on a vine, I thought that would be pretty over here in the corner, like. Trying to fill it up. But that one, oh, where am I going? This one. Then this is, hold on. Oh, shucks. It's not a tulip, is it? No, I don't think it's a tulip. It's a pretty flower, whatever it is. And again, I don't know this flower. I know your basics. That's only because of my mama. That flower. This is a cool looking flower. I don't know what you call that, but that's fabulous. And this is, what do you call it? Hibiscus. I have a tattoo of that on my back with my son's initials. But you know what my son's initials are? BBW. Okay? Now his dad had the same initial, or has the same initials. So when I got the tattoo, his dad said, just leave it. So then it'll represent both of us. I was like, okay. Well, you know, now it's just Braden and I. I didn't realize this, but y'all know what BBW means, right? Big, beautiful women. That's what or big, beautiful woman. That's what I have tattooed on my back. I didn't know this until like less than a year ago. I didn't think about it. I'm like, great. Now I really got to get his birth date on there. I was like, oh my gosh, we got to get rid of that. Anyway, I have that with BBW, which means my son's initials. Not that I'm a big, beautiful woman. Although I am a big, beautiful woman, but I'm not going to advertise it. That's kind of cocky, isn't it? That one. Then we got this one. Now, all these might not go on there. I'm just going to start, and we'll see what happens. Maybe a bird. And, of course, I'm going to put y'all on fast forward or hold or something. Sunflower. Then we got a moth with this pretty flower. Then I don't think I can do a bird. I have hope. And I don't think we need a lily pad and a lily pad flower. A lotus. Isn't that what you call that? A lotus. Hey. Then I got some butterflies. And I like these leaves. Then this is a cool flower. Really don't know what you call that, if it's even a real flower. Then it's just a little flower. And I think that's a hibiscus too. So I got a lot to choose from. But I want to start with the rose. And we're just going to work them in with leaves and stuff to fill it up. I haven't done one like this before. Normally I just did one picture. So I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to figure it out together. So this is sort of new for me. All right, so what you want to do, since I possibly want to use those in that one, maybe those three. They all look beautiful, don't they? I'm going to put the rose in the middle though. So what you want to do is put it down. And line it up where you want it. Oh, look, I'm going the wrong way, y'all. We want it on top of the glass. Okay. So that's about where I want it. So I got it there. I'm going to take my Scotch tape or clear tape, whatever y'all call it. It's always been known as Scotch tape to me. I think that's just because it's a name brand. I don't know. That's just always what my mama said. Scotch tape. And tape it down to secure it so it's not all flopping around and not straight. Okay. Now that's it. All right. Now, here comes the hard part. Some people could do this like freehand draw. Go ahead. I am proud and happy for you. I can't draw a stick straight or a circle round. So let's get started. This is where you take your the Pebeo Cerny Relief Outliner. This. It's Pebeo Carne or Crene Relief. That's what it is. You see that? Michael's, Amazon, Hobby Lobby. Sure, lots of other places. Okay? All right, this one's sort of open, so it's in the color black. And you see it's got a really fine tip on it. See how little that is? I'm going to see if I can draw this. All right, here we go. I got to see. I haven't used this in forever. I got to see if it'll even come out. Oh, it's not even coming out. Ruh-roh. I guess I should have tried this first, huh? Let me see if I can get something down there. I still haven't got my needle back from Mom. I don't know what she did with it. All right, I got this little thumbtack thing. Or push pin, whatever you want to call it. And that's not working either. What in the world? Oh, this is silver. Oh, this is silver. I don't want silver anyway. Well, silver would be cool. No, I'm going to go with black. Since that one might be working anyway. Is that one black or is that silver? Oh, this is silver too. Well, let's just see what we can do with this one. I'm sorry, y'all. Not very professional, is it? Let me put y'all on hold and I'll be right back. Let me get this running. Hey guys, I just opened the new one. I couldn't get the other one to unclog. All right, so I made that line. Now I'm going to come around here and I'm going to start tracing this beautiful rose. And see, the reason you have to use this is going to leave enough height so the resin will stay. It will, you know, add the level that you need so the resin won't roll out. Y'all know what I mean. It is 1:30 in the morning. I've been asleep because I had my party yesterday. Then I had to do errands today, one of which was go to Walmart. Ugh. Although, I have to tell y'all, and I don't mind telling y'all I wear Walmart clothes. I mean, not all of them, but I do wear Walmart clothes. But they had shorts for $1 a pair. Y'all, I got 14 pairs of shorts for $14. Jean shorts. Yeah, I'm hoping they fit. Which, they might fit now, but my goal is they won't fit by the time summer comes around. Because I'm going to lose some weight, y'all. I'm going to need some skinny jeans. I think the funniest thing I've ever seen is, well, not ever, but one of the things I saw that cracked me up was skinny, plus size skinny jeans. That's what I ordered. I was like, that just kind of contradicts itself. Oh, well. I like those skinny jeans on my plus size booty. But these, I was excited that they're only $1. And I got them. The guy that worked up there, he said, they've been in the back for all this time, and now they break them out when it's wintertime for $1. He said, that doesn't make much sense, does it? And I was like, I'm glad they didn't put them out until now. And nobody was in the store. I was just racking them up. But if I'd have been smart, I would have bought the next size down. But, you know, I'm not smart all the time. I didn't like that at first, but we'll just go with it. And, you know, you're just using it as a guide to try and do a good job. And this has got a lot of little intricate pieces. You just want to take your time so you can get all of them. So to make the perfect little little details. That's the word I'm looking for. Concentrate now. And I might color these as I go so I know when I need to put more flowers, where I need to put more flowers, and if I need to put more flowers, you know? I don't know, maybe. I really hope with all these details, this thing comes out looking like a rose, not like a big blob. All right, we're getting there. Like I said, I'll do some with you, and then I'll do more on my own, or do some on fast forward. I don't know how much y'all can see on fast forward, but I'll try. I like y'all being with me, even if we are going fast. I'm not going fast. You're going fast. I'm going the same rate of speed. Do y'all ever watch Live on Patrol? It's got the police officers in different states. You know, they're chasing people, or, you know, they're just in the car with them, doing ride-alongs and stuff. I've been watching that a lot lately. There's some dumb people out there. Dumb. I mean, where do you honestly think you're going to go? You got 10 cops chasing you. Just stop. Stop. Because a lot of times, most of the time, they're like, we were just going to give you a warning or tell you this, that. Which, I mean, they could be just saying that because they're on TV. But, you know, the guy was like, now you got a felony. when I just wanted to talk to you about your tail light being out or whatever. Yeah, dumb people, which I guess that's what criminals are, huh? Dumb. I mean, to each his own. I just don't know why life would be that easy like that. Or why you would want to complicate life that much. Life is complicated enough. I mean, if you're stealing to feed your family, I mean, not that that's right, because there are food banks, but I mean, that would be the only exception I could see. You know, you got a starving baby and it takes weeks to get food stamps or help or something. I don't know. Like right here where I live, I can't think of an emergency shelter where somebody would go. Of course, you go to social services and sign up for food stamps and stuff, but gosh, that takes a good amount of time to get approved and all that. So in the meantime, what do? Gotta do something, especially if you don't have family or friends. You know, I guess you can go to a church. I'm assuming you don't have to be a member to get help, but I mean, a lot of times homeless people or starving people are already having issues, so I don't know. I just don't understand criminals, I guess. That's why I liked working in criminal court, because I would just listen to people and I was like, wow. Just not fascinated, dumbfounded, I think would be the word. I think our rose is turning out pretty good, y'all. Time will tell when we get this sucker colored. I'm not putting all the leaf details in there, but some of it, you know. Again, a guide for us. All right. I'm just going to do this one. I don't know where I discovered doing this. Oh, I think I just saw just the epoxy resin. I mean, I'm thinking about my resin, the epoxy resin store. I saw it with regular epoxy, and I was like, man, I could try that with UV resin. And I used my little torch light. Mine is over in my box right now. But I would use that to cure it, just, you know, while I'm doing it. And then when I was done with the whole thing, I have a lamp that has a light bulb, like a UV light bulb like this. And I put it in, oh my gosh, if I could get it, I would show you. But I have it put up. Yeah, I can't get to it. So I would just shine that on it in different areas to try and get it cured. And then the final cure, I would put it outside in the sunshine for a little while, but not too long. Because the first time I did that, I left it out there too long and all of my color was gone. Because I used alcohol inks. So, you know, they don't like sun. So I redid it and it turned out good. All right, so that rose is done. Now you don't want to hit it accidentally. So go ahead and turn it around. I think I like this one. I'm going to do this one too. I'll do this one with you, then I'll put y'all on hold. How about that? Or fast forward or something. I know y'all don't want to sit here and hear me blab the whole time. About nothing and everything. I like talking to y'all. I know I talk to the TV back to people, my artists, when I'm watching. Laugh with them. Do y'all do that? Talking to the screen? Listen to me. Well, it looks a little hairy, but we'll do what we can. All right. I don't want to square that off, so let me see what I'm going to do with that. And you do want to make sure it's thick enough. Don't have it too thin, or your resin's going to flow out of it. So I can't believe it's like almost the end of October. Halloween. It's just crazy. Man, where's the time gone? Everybody's always said that, you know, you're older, time flies when you get older. I was talking to my best friend, who was my sister-in-law when I was married. She my ex-husband and her mom died when she was 50 from melanoma. And I was talking to Maureen, is her name. I said, you know, I didn't realize how young she actually was until I'm close to 50. I mean, that's young. Young. And, you know, it's just, at the time, it just didn't seem like that young. I don't mean that any disrespectful, but you know how it is when you're younger. You don't appreciate it. You really don't. So my advice, anybody out there younger, believe your elders. Take the time. Grow up. Don't be in a hurry to grow up. And appreciate every day. Especially if you have kids. I mean, appreciate every day anyway, but appreciate every day of your that you have with the child, I guess. All right, I'm just going to bring this down like this instead of squaring it off. What do y'all think? I'm going to do some of these leaves. All right. See, I'm just picking and choosing. What's that girl's name? Nadia from Leah. She'd be able to whip this up in no time. When she saw me, she was laughing. All right. Now, this one. I'll do this one, then I'll put you on hold. I'll do the roses, and then I can figure out what else I'm going to do with these. What other flowers I'm going to go with. Cool? Y'all mind hanging here with me for a minute? Of course, you can fast forward, but don't leave me. Sound like the Titanic. Come back. Come back. I like roses. I always like the pink too. My favorite flower though was pink carnations. I loved them. But I love pink, so. And of course, you know, you've realized the difference in carnation and roses as far as the smell and the elegance of a rose. I don't know. I'll gladly accept any flowers, though. My mom grows so many flowers out back. I'll come in. I got a bouquet of flowers in my room. She's got the greenest thumb. And I definitely didn't get that from her. I'd kill a cactus. I try. I either overwater it or don't water it enough, or too much light, not enough light. You got to be really good to keep plants alive. Or lucky. Really good or really lucky. Try and smooth that out if it looks humpy. So it doesn't look blobby. No blobby. A lot of detail in this one. Which is great as long as it comes out beautiful. This one right here to connect it. Right, and we come down here, do that. Clean the tip a little bit. You cut this originally when you open it. So you want to make sure you cut off as little as possible so you got that tip as fine as possible. Oh, I wanted to tell you I have used whoops. Hold on, I'll show you. Where's it at? Like this kind of paint. This fabric paint or the puffy paint, that works well too. Your lines are just a little bigger, but it works well. And I've ordered a whole kit of different colors, and then I stopped doing this, so I need to do more. I just discovered so much more with resin, so it was kind of easy to get away from doing it, or to stop, you know what I mean, taking a break from it. That looks a little sloppy. Let me fix this. Okay, you gotta remember, you want everything to look neat. No slobby. No slobby, no flobby. Got a string hole in there now. Okay. Let's see one back here. Okay. All right, let me finish this rose, and then I'll put you guys on fast forward. You're probably over it already. We got a long way to go. So I certainly don't want to bore you. Let's go a little crazy up here, but it should blend okay. All right, I'm just gonna do this off of here. Like that. And I'll connect to something else. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all on hold. I think I am gonna do these two. Should I? Nah, I'm gonna find some other flowers to put in there because I got so many other ones to choose from. So let me do that. I'm gonna see what else I'm gonna do. And I'll come back and put you on fast forward. We'll do a little bit like that together. Okay? Don't go nowhere. Hey guys, I'm back. It's actually the next night. I wanted to show you how far I got. And if you can see how intricate everything is. I used the bird. I know it's really hard to see, but it'll start taking shape when you see the color. But I used the bird there with those flowers. Then I used the peonies down here. Some way. Believe me, I did use it down here. It was like this. Yeah, it was like that because I didn't get the full peony because it falls behind the roses. I'm going to have a great time trying to color this, so I'm looking forward to it. Woo, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I didn't use this one like I wanted to. And as you see, I have this one that I'm getting ready to do. I went ahead and did these because that took a long time, and I know y'all didn't want to hang that long. So, I just wanted to stop in and tell you where I was at. I have this taped down just like I did the other ones, taped it down. And now I will just take the Pebeo Carne Verde. Did I say it right? I'm sure I didn't. Let's see. Oh yeah, Serenade Relief Outliner from Pebeo. Still using that. Okay. So I'm going to finish this one and I'll be back. Hey everybody, I'm back. I've done a little bit of work since y'all have been gone. I'm having trouble getting it to cure. The purple wasn't dark enough, so I added some of the resin dye to it. Oh, resin dye to it in the color, oh, I used violet, not blue violet. And then it wasn't curing because there was too much ink in it. So after I did that, then I went over it with a clear coat and cured that so it would adhere everything. I've gone through and I did pink. Oh, funny story. I held on doing these for 2 days because I normally have always done this with clear resin, adding the color to it, mixing it up, then putting it down. Well, I decided to cheat and use colored UV resin. Well, I ordered it through Amazon. Well, I was waiting for it to get here. Meanwhile, while I was cleaning up one of my areas, I found UV resin from Let's Resin that I ordered probably 2 years ago and forgot about. Does UV resin go bad even though it's in a black container? It was liquefied when I poured it out, but it doesn't seem like it's curing all that well. So either it's my light, which I have this old light, and I'm pretty sure there's new light bulbs in it. That's what I used. As well as this one that I've been using, but maybe I've used it all up. This is the J. Diction one I got. Anyway, I have gotten it basically completely cured. To completely cure it, to finish the curing process, I'm just going to bring it outside in the good old sunshine. Leave it out there for a few minutes, let it cure up, and the project is in the history books. So far, what do you guys think? Looks pretty. I did the bird blue, got the yellow flowers, the green stems, the peonies I did in pink. Here, these are the colors that it came with. 10 colors: pink, sapphire blue, black, yellow, ruby red, purple, red, green, white, and blue. So I used the sapphire blue here on the bird, and I used purple, and then I used red, not ruby red, which it looks a lot like the pink, but there is a difference. You probably see it. Anybody who knows colors can see it. So I saved this last beautiful rose to do with you. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm using the red. And these little bottles are difficult. Need quite a bit of elbow grease to squeeze it. And you just want to go in and fill in, squirt in some resin so you can go in and smooth it out, getting all the nooks and crannies. And of course, some of it's going to go over on the liner that you did, which in some cases is pretty good because then it picks up the color, like an outline of the flower. So it's not bad. Woo! Squeezing this little sucker is giving my little hand a workout. I'm very pleased with my garden though. Oh, and the other thing that I'm going to do different than I used to do, I used to go in all these blank spots and fill it in with whatever color I wanted to be the background. Well, now that I know epoxy resin, I got a better idea. I'm just going to go on the back and I am going to flip this over and put a whole layer of, say, light blue. And that should help pick up these colors better, and it'll fill in the empty areas. Doesn't that sound like a smart idea? I think it does. It's better than going in all these little sections, because there's a lot of sections. This one is very intricate, the most intricate one I've done, but I'm pleased with it. And you got to make sure you have enough resin on there. Don't be spreading it thin, because you know the deeper the resin is, the more the color looks brighter, darker. You can see it clearly. However you want to say it. You want to have enough on there. Don't be skimping. Make sure you get all your crevices. A little spot right there. Okay. See how that gets thin? You don't want to work it too much, so put some more in there and finish filling it in with a nice thick layer. Not too thick so it overflows, but you know, thick enough where you're not spreading it thin. And that color looks beautiful. I'm telling you, these little bottles, they are really tough to squeeze. I don't even know if I could do it with my left hand. I think my tracing turned out pretty good too. I'm pleased with the shape of my flowers. I'm almost done here. It does blow a lot of bubbles when you first push it. Alright, so now you want to get down low and look across in the light to make sure everything is completely covered. And it looks like everything looks good. Alright. Oh, that doesn't look covered right there. Oh, that's silver. Okay. Sometimes where the silver lining was, it looks deceiving. So I'm going to do my best to cure this up as much as I can anyway, and then I don't know what, maybe I need to change the light bulbs again. Who knows? But that's okay. I got a sunshine that's got endless batteries, endless light bulbs, and enough electricity to dry this, cure it as quickly as possible. So now, since I've got this, I'm going to take it outside, let it finish curing. When I come back, we're going to pour the back, and then we're going to see our completed project. All right? Our faux stained glass with UV resin. Hang tight. Hey everybody. Our piece is cured thanks to the sunshine. I have decided that I am going to do a very barely there white on the back of this, because these are so light. I think that white is going to be the best way to see it. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of the Just Resin Ocean White pigment paste. Oh, as I drop it and get it on my boobie. Alright, I'm just going to take, can you see this? I'm just going to take like a teensy weensy little squirt. That little bit. And we're going to see what that does. Because less is more when it comes to white pigment paste. It just really is concentrated. And I just want a hint of white, just enough so we can see our beautiful garden. And I just think the blue would be too much. See how that looks? Just a little bit of white. Alright, maybe just a teensy weensy bit more. Just a smidge. There we go. That's perfect smidge. And you want to make sure you mix it all up good. See, that's still nice and thin, not opaque, which is what you want. Okay. And I still see some white mixing in there. And since this is a clear glass, we certainly don't want any streaks. Alright, I think that's it. So let me put the top back on this. Wipe my hands. I have no gloves on. Oh goodness. So what we need to do is first turn this over and see a hair. Level. Level. But what we want to do first is wipe it with some Windex. Oh, I see a piece of tape I left. Yeah, you want to make sure this is all nice and clean. Otherwise, you're going to see it on through your white on the other side. And after all this work, that's the last thing you want. Right? Right. And wipe it and then go in and just polish it, I guess. I'm excited to see how this turns out. My first UV resin project, stained glass project with you guys. It's been a long time since I did one, and I've been wanting to do this garden where I mixed a few of the pictures together. And I'm quite happy. Look, this side looks pretty cool, don't it? Almost like better than the other side. But this is the back of the picture. So maybe next time I will try and do the picture on the back side. I don't know. Right now I'm going to pour this barely there white. And we shall see what happens. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And I think this will make the flowers show up nicely. I have more resin over here to the side. I was just hoping I didn't have to use it all. But apparently I think I'm going to need to. Let's see. What am I looking for? This little thing. Yeah, we're going to have to make more resin. Let me go ahead and mix that up. Sorry, guys. I was trying to be conservative. I wanted to do a turtle or a snowflake or something. I was trying to be tight with the resin. Y'all know how that goes. Just about got it all, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm over here digging in the cup, but y'all don't need to see me digging in the cup. Y'all know what digging in the cup looks like. Alright. Just Resin's got the hardest squeezing bottles. I'm sure there's a purpose for it. Maybe so you don't overload when the product. I don't know. Let's get this mixed up. Get all those white streaks out. And this should blend nicely with the white we already have down. This resin, I mixed it up. It's the Just Resin Epoxy 1-to-1. Oh, y'all see that catch? I'm mad. Epoxy from Just Resin 1-to-1. I let it, once you mix the A and B part together, it's quite bubbly. So I let it sit for like 20 minutes to let all the bubbles leave my resin. Let me do my job. Okay. This might be a little darker. We'll just blend it. Yeah, it's a little darker. That's okay. You never know. Hopefully. And this was 6 ounces of resin. I honestly didn't think I was going to need this much. But apparently I did. Alright, let's work this out. Yeah, so I'm liking how I've decided to do this on the back rather than going in between every little thing, detail in the front. This is way easier for me. Of course, I just never, because I didn't work with regular epoxy, doing the whole back of a picture with UV resin was just crazy talk. And just work all this to the side, y'all. Get it all the way up to the sides. I don't know if I need to break the heat gun out on this to loosen it up or not. I'm just getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, the longer it sits deep, it thickens up quicker. So in 6 ounces sitting all together. Okay, and we got it all the way up to the sides. And just blend in the rest. I'm very pleased with how this has turned out so far. And this will take a little while to cure. It might fit on the resin curing plate. But then again, is it going to break the glass? Maybe I have to turn it on low heat. I would be so sad if this broke. I did one that was beautiful. And it had sand, and it was like the ocean, and I had like written in the sand with the ocean rolling in. Beautiful. And it said, "Life is good." Daggone, if that thing I got finished with, I mean, it had a big old crack in the back. But thankfully, it was under the sand, so you couldn't see it from the back. I mean, you couldn't see it from the front. You could see it from the back. You know, somebody liked it, took it home, didn't care, couldn't see it from the front. All right, I think I have pushed this as far as I can. Yes, I do. So what we are going to do is wait for it to cure, and I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Alright guys, I'm back with our finished piece. So I think I like the white on the back because I can see the flowers through. So I'm only hoping on the other side looks even better. Alright guys, here we go. Ready? Bam! Wow. That looks beautiful. Look. I'm really glad I went with the white. Now I know it's not quite the stained glass look so you can like see through it or whatever. But this is my version of stained glass because I think it's beautifully stained, don't you? Yep. I think it's fabulous. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video and you think I did a good job, would you consider giving me a thumbs up? And if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't subscribed, would you kindly consider doing it? I'm on the verge of getting to a goal that I've really been trying to get to, and I just need you to consider subscribing. You've taken the time to watch my video. If you would just kindly hit that subscribe button, come back and see the other videos that I'll be doing in the future or ones that I've already done in the past. Maybe you can learn something that you didn't know, and that would be great because that's my point of being here. I also want to mention I have several different contests going on. All the details are down in the description. I also have a birthday club. I'd love for you to get in on the action. Just take a moment, one little moment through your scrolling and read about it. It's something that's very cool, and you know, you get something and you'll be happy. I'd be happy. I really want to thank you guys who have already subscribed, who always come back and watch my videos, always have something sweet to say or nice, and you make me feel good. You bring me joy. I love it. All right, my friends, this is my video. Until next time, love you, mean it. Be good or good at it. See ya. Bye.